Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah. You'll never be alone, Savannah. The beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a walk.
Right, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the finals of our Cybergamer Weekly matchup. Today we are going to see Corvidae versus Eclipse on Oregon. Now I'm Monkey Fist. We're just getting the last of these team players into the lobby, and we're starting right away. Off we go. Now we've already seen Oregon coming out from Eclipse that was casted earlier, and so they should have some idea. Maybe sorry, of Corvidae should have some idea of what to expect from them. Right. So we are going to see Laundry Room Supply Room picked up first by Eclipse, and they are, once again, as they like to do, bringing a Rook. You don't see many teams bringing a Rook this day. His special ability is just here, take one extra or two extra bullets, and that'd be alright. However, I do understand his pick in the current meta, with Glaz being as strong as he is. But yeah, let's see how this goes for them.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Right, and DOS has been running that Iron Sights MP7, sexiest Iron Sights in the game, and it looks like
Reloading!
his mouse is stuck. Wait, now it starts moving. Yes, a great start from Eclipse as they just want to get that first frag on the board. Ah,
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers
Alrighty.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse.
So, we're into the round. After that unfortunate TK, there is no extra armor, and Eclipse, being good sports, have said, no, you don't have to rehost. That was not your fault. But we can if you want. We're going to see one of those mirrors opened up, but no rotate hole here just yet. See, JD is making all these holes in it, but yeah, no rotate hole coming out for Eclipse here at all. Double mirrors set up as per usual. And let's get some Fs in the chat, I suppose, there for Blade. Some efficient droning coming out here, and the only roamer that is up right now is DOS, who's in the meeting hall and so far undiscovered. We do see Wildman's drone come out, and he'll be given the call that that is where he is, and he may be in a spot of bother in just a moment. Barna's going to fully drone out of positions. They're going for the wall bang. He's going to shoot her fidget spinners onto the hatch, and going to open that one up. Nope, PD is going to do that with his thermite. Sorry, Wildman's going to do that with his thermite charge.
Attackers have located a bomb.
PD is just going to peek down this hatch, make sure no one's hiding in these sneaky little corners, as DOS is going to get peeked on by PD, but Wildman is going to finish him off from the crossfire. Beautiful setup there by Corvidae. Notice how they both peaked at the same time. Things like this is what lets you win tournaments like this, and of course the $120 prize pool split between 4 teams or whatever it is. We're going to see Smoke throw out his first smoke grenade, as both of the charges from the Capitao are going to go off. Young Guns is tagged up and downed Wildman as Rock has finished off JD. It's up to Caliber, who's going to pre-fire that Glaz but can't get him down as that plant has successfully gone through. Young Guns is pushed back down to site as well and is going to try and support his teammate, both pushing from the same angle. What Young Guns is taking down Lusty just as they get off him, as you would, and it's a 1v4. However, he's finished off by Fnatic from behind. Fnatic is going to run onto site. Caliber's gotten one, however, Fnatic just misses a couple of shots. Going to toss in a flashbang, doing some CSGO type angles. And it's just trying to get the kill, and there we go. PD has taken down Caliber using that Glaz sniper rifle. The banana. Alrighty, so we're going to see, I'm guessing, Corvidae go upstairs. This is their first bomb site. Nope, laundry room, supply room as well. I spoke too soon. Yes, it was a good start for Eclipse there. Quick check on the kills. One across the board except for Lusty. Feels Bad Man, Young Guns, and Caliber get one as well. JD, DOS, and Blade with none. Although Blades
Attackers
wasn't
need to
really
locate
his
and
fault for
defuse
not getting a
bombs.
kill. Yeah, TK Wild, that'll even it up. I'm not really thinking we're going to see anything too strange out of these setups here. Probably just standard stuff. Maybe some upstairs reinforcements in some weird spots. I'm not really
10 seconds
seeing
to
anything
insertion.
of the sort though. And no heavy roam either.
5 seconds left. Attackers recover the defuse.
Alright,
Attackers objective
so
is to
we're into
locate
this
a
one.
bomb and defuse it.
As we've got PD going for a bit of a spawny. And he's probably gonna pulse this front door. Wild's gonna peek with him at the same time. And they're gonna attempt to get the pre-fire onto JD here. There we go. That's the thermite down, and PD finally finishes them off. That's a pretty big pick. However, they do have the Habana still. DOS aware of it, but PD has gone upstairs. Wildman has gone for a run out, and he's going to get tagged up.
Attackers have
That
recovered the
Valkyrie
defuse.
camera sitting on the bus. DOS is aware of that and has taken it down. And Wild is just going to hold the top of these stairs here for the time being. Young Guns has made his way into the garage, and Caliber is heading his way towards the building on that glass, trying to get some more angles on these very aggressive Corvidae defenders. However, they have gotten their pick, gotten some tags off, and have retreated back for a bit of relative safety over Young Guns. Droning outside this window. He's going to get spotted out by PD. As PD is going to try and make his way down these stairs. And this is probably going to be a bit harder than you'd think. Because there is these people just sitting right out by the front door. We hear the C4 rip come up from Wild as Lusty's taking down Young Guns. And PD is going to stop that hatch from getting breached as he's going to pre-fire for a double. Amazing work there by PD, and it's all up to DOS against 5 of Corvidae. However, Rock has finished that kill off, and that was a flawless round for Corvidae. Right. Laundry room, supply room, picked up once again by Eclipse. Same set of operators. Hopefully no accidental TK at the start there. Let's jump on board with Young Guns straight away and we'll check. And Composed
Attackers
Male
need
has
to
also
locate and
been
defuse
banned
as
by
many bombs
BattleEye.
as they can.
Nope. Everyone obviously avoiding from running in front of Young Guns to start off with. So it's a 2-0 lead to Corvidae. You know, we're really expecting Corvidae to take this one as just the way the bracket worked out. There was no seeding, and I would probably say, well, it was general consensus. There was stronger teams on the opposite side of the opposite sides
10
of
seconds
the
remaining.
bracket. However, Eclipse are, in my opinion, a very good up-and-coming team. They definitely have some potential to be pretty good, as they are still a fairly brand new team.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Fnatic just droning out those bathrooms, and Lusty's going to run right in there, show some disrespect and rush those. As we see some more BattleEye bands going out. Just waiting for my name, huh? No jokes. The rule is you have to be good to be a hacker. Oh gosh, so Wildman has made his way in upstairs. He's going to spray into the attic there, and he's going to get spotted out on a drone. Wild playing Thermite is a bit of a strange pick, and Glaz is going to... Sorry, Peter is quickly going to peek down those stairs, but not catch anything of importance. So we do have Blade and DOS both playing in this back tower here. And I believe that's on the wall there is the spray that Wild had done.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Nice recoil control there from Wild. Hardly moves up and down. As Wild is going to get another hatch done. And we're going to see the fidget spinners
Attackers
take
have located
down...
a bomb.
What do they take out? Oh, this hatch over here. However, Fnatic is going to look one way and get taken down at the worst possible moment. As DOS is going to get back to site as Wildman is chasing him for that kill. That was a very nice pick there from DOS, as Blade is also going to attempt to come up these back stairs. However, DOS is going to be the one aggressing the most. Wildman is close. He's going to be spotted me out on the drone. And DOS, Mossfiles, please. He would have heard him, but that was a beautiful pre-fire there.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
DOS is doing all the work here. He's also taking down Lusty. He's taking down 3 of them. He is on for the ace. All he has to do is get another... Oh, no, he's not. It's just up to Rock, who's going to attempt to plant. DOS is going to see him, take him down, and DOS with a 4K to take that round for Eclipse. Was a 4K, wasn't it? Yeah, pretty sure it was. We'll go with, yeah, 4K. Alright, so, maybe, just maybe Eclipse can come back. No, I talked them down a bit before, however, you know, they can only prove me wrong. And, you know, I'd like to be proved wrong. It's good to see some upsets. And yes, I believe it is best of 1. So, Kidstorm's Dorm's main hull picked up by Corvidae here. They've got their mirror, which is, you know, fast becoming a staple in the current meta.
Locate and defuse bombs.
Lusty playing that bandit. PD on pulse once again. Not really much is changing between these operator picks. They're keeping it fairly standard and fairly set up. Blade on the Twitch has had his drone taken out fairly early, and alright, this is an interesting reinforcement. Hmm.
10 seconds to insertion.
Yeah, nothing too weird with the setup. They haven't reinforced this end of attic, which I suppose is probably the one weird thing I can see from this. However, you know, Rock might be on his way to do that right now. Yep, here we go. Alright, so I was not wrong. Alright, Corvidae heading towards the building. Gonna, ooh, almost another team kill. Just gonna see DOS playing Buck with the DMR. It's not something we see heaps these days, but it is something we see. And we see PD pulsing nice and close. He's gonna try and run out. DOS seems to be more aware of that as PD's gonna probably peek again. Here's him, but gets taken down by DOS as PD does some potato there. And DOS proving his worth for this Eclipse team once again. DOS has been tagged up fairly heavy for that one, however. And we do see one of these windows sprayed up by Young Guns on that ash on the roof of the building. Wildman is on his cameras down in the basement. However, he's aware he has been droned, and I don't think anyone on Eclipse is near enough to act upon this information. As I say that, however, Caliber is kind of close, as Wildman has repositioned into those towers. He knows where Caliber is, or no, he doesn't. He was just checking to see if anyone was there. He's going to make his way up into the attic and probably back onto site. Fnatic is going to get pushed out of his angle with a grenade, as Blade is just trying to get an angle into this room here. Kidstorms is the correct naming in that one. We do hear one of the mirror windows opened, and just checking on Wild, still in that attic. So I wonder if that was a Twitch drone that did that. Well, this is a nice camera. You can see all around it. JD was almost picked off, however. Now, he's going to get droned out by the Mirror. Sorry, Mirror is going to get droned out by JD. They're going to buck open the window. Lusty's taken down JD, however, and Lusty's going to peek once again. However, Caliber has finished him off. and the diffuser is recovered. We're into a 4v3 now. 4v2, however, as Young Guns takes down Rock. This is looking very promising here. And 4v1 now. It's all up to Fnatic, the Clutch Master. However, this is a very strong Eclipse team we're seeing here. 15 seconds, however, and Doss is attempting to drone out his position. They'll be better off going for the plant and making him reveal himself. He's seen Young Guns, however, Young Guns gets that kill as he is downed, and that is them, evening up the scoreline 2-2. Let's get a quick check on that scoreline. And it is 3 players on Eclipse who have done all the work for them. Wowee. 4 for PD, 2 for Lusty, 1 for Wildman and Fnatic, and 2 for Rock. Maybe Eclipse just needed to warm up a bit. Just get rid of those nerves about playing in the final, playing in front of this big stage. All 34 viewers. Shout out to you guys for tuning in on a Tuesday night. Great work.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So we are going to see Eclipse's own attempt to defend that same space. Thatcher's a bit of an interesting pick for this one. That kind of leads me to believe they're either going to thermite this wall or they're going to thermite this wall at the back here, which is probably going to get banned. Both are probably going to get banded up by Doss, and both, you know, could be grenaded out from below. But you know, Thatcher's got a solid gun, and his gadget just makes it so easy to do that kind of thing.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Other than that, nothing
Attackers
too
have recovered
strange
their
about this
diffuser.
setup.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Drones coming out from Corvidae here, and PD is just going to peek in through this window here, just trying to see if anyone lights up like a banana. He's going to spray into the kids' dorms nice and easily with a caliber. Going to pre-fire out, nothing quite coming off that. Fnatic has droned out the kitchen dropper there as Lusty is pushing in just below. However, there is one just above him, Doss. Could do some work here. And we hear the first thermite charge go off at the end of the attic. Young Guns has gone prone and retreated slightly. And he's going to send some shots rattling Wildman's way. Wildman's going to peek and Young Gun's going to pre-fire back. However, nothing really came of that. We do have Lusty tagged up over. He's taking down Blade. And we hear PD letting off a few shots. He has done some damage to Doss, I believe. The man advantage going back in the way of Corvidae. And Lusty is also taking down Young Guns. Fnatic's going to be sending his drone upstairs. And PD is almost getting a sight line on the Caliber. Shooting right on his body. However, nothing quite landing. And Caliber's looking like he might want to peek here. Oh, he's teasing it. He's teasing us. And JD is taking out Wildman. This is now a 4v3, and Caliber's going to readjust once again to avoid these shots from this Glaz. We are going to see the Bandit trick coming out, as those Hibana charges are going to get destroyed. However, 2 is going to be enough to set it off for the most part. And those are going to successfully go off. Doss is going to retreat back a bit, and PD has finally won his long-range fight with Caliber. Rock's just going to run in and take down Doss, and it's all up to JD on that smoke. He's taken down Fnatic, and that is Diffuser. If he wants to win this, this could be how he could do this. 30 seconds to go, however, and he's dropped the hatch. He's going to try and reposition to take it from a different angle. However, these are 3 very skilled gunfighters here, and Lusty's pre-firing his position. And the plant is going down right above him. If he knew about that, he could take some shotgun shells through the floor. However, that diffuser is going to go through, and he is going to have to make his way back upstairs. kill 3 Corvidae players and get the defuse down. A seemingly impossible task. However, it's seemingly impossible. However, you know, I wouldn't count anyone down from doing it. PD's just going to hold down this corridor with his Glaz sniper rifle, the Banana Hunter, as JD is stuck on this door wall, poor fella, and he's going to have to come and contest Glaz at close range. They're going to come into each other and get taken down. PD coming out on top of that one. No scoped. Alright, so this is a 3-2 advantage as Corvidae are, take it back from that stalemate of 2-2. Thanks for all 34 viewers for tuning in. Very proud of how this channel has grown and all the people who regularly join in and watch. Thanks so much for your support, guys. Once again, we're going to see that laundry room, supply room getting picked by Corvidae. There are going to be no meme sites, or, you know, there hasn't been any meme sites so far. No tower pick. I think Corvidae should, but not just yet. Guessing we're going to see a fairly similar, fairly the same defense setup coming out from these guys.
5 seconds to go. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
We do see enemy detected outside. That was probably Wildman tossing out a camera or something like that. Yeah, went for the prone peek. Oh no, he's tossed out the camera. He's spotted one. And he's going to just sprint towards that direction, going to try and get a frag. PD, with his heartbeat sensor, is going to be keeping an eye on things as well. And judging by the setup from the Eclipse team, it looks like we may see a back tower push. And look how fast Corvidae are to react to this. They're going to rotate some of their players over this way. And I just realized there's no double mirror. It's just a single mirror. That is quite strange. Oh, it's still pre-fireable. Alright, so we're going to have Young Guns pushing in on this Ash. He knows there's one on the stairs. He's going to pre-fire him. Takes him down and finishes him off. However, Lusty from behind's taking down one. He's taking down the other. And he's going for a third. Jesus, Lusty. Calm down, mate. And no refrag has come out in reply. Just as Blade unscopes, Lusty comes around the corner. However, nice flick back has taken it back to a 2v3. However, Blade is on a very low HP. That was quite unfortunate and probably a bit of poor droning coming out from Eclipse, which resulted in that beautiful Lusty flank there. Wild PD and Fnatic against Blade and Caliber. Diffuser's going to get picked up and going to send the Twitch drone down the stairs of death.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
We do have PD up in this attic area. He's getting ready for the right time to push on the flank. And I feel like Eclipse should probably attempt to push from a different angle than try and push down those stairs. They don't have a thermite. They don't have a Habana. So there's no way they're going to open up these hatches. And they are going to see PD up in that attic. He is tagged heavy, but so is Blade. This is a glass cannon v glass cannon situation. Fnatic and Wild keeping just pretty tight on sight. And I think, did PD do all that damage to himself with the C4? 30 seconds to go and still no really degree of pushing coming out from Eclipse. We are going to see PD drop back into the meeting hall, and he's going to be advancing up on these attackers in just a moment. He hasn't quite caught them on his heartbeat sensor, but he has now. He's going to call both their positions, and it looks like Blade will be holding the angle onto PD there. Blade's gotten that kill. It's into a 2v2 for 7 seconds. They aren't even on site. Diffuser been dropped, and Fnatic and Wildman. Fnatic gets downed, however, Fnatic get killed, however, Wildman is there to get that last kill and save his teammate. But very close there, but we are on a match point for Corvidae. Alright, laundry room, supply room picked up by Eclipse once again. And they are fragging a bit better across the board. DOS not doing so much of a carry, but Lusty and PD doing all the work on the side of Corvidae.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they
Alrighty.
Razor wire ready. Take some trauma. Anybody need help working my grenades now?
So, if Eclipse want to continue playing this tournament for a nice share of the spoils, they're going to have to take this round and another two to take it to overtime.
Take clear of ADS line of fire.
We are going to see the double mirror set up for this one.
10 seconds to go.
And Young Guns has got himself situated a nice little sneaky
5 seconds
spot.
remaining.
I like this one.
Attackers have recovered
However,
their
I don't
diffusers.
think anyone's really going to be
To locate a
pushing
bomb
from
and
this
defuse
side.
it.
Although that being said, I thought I heard nope, no shots coming from construction site. And Young Guns is going to hold an angle onto nothing. Wild Man going to rappel up, spray open the door here, and push in just a moment.
Device placed. Place device.
PD's made sure it's clear. He's going to jump inside, and we are seeing Blade and DOS. No, DOS isn't roaming, just Blade roaming on the back stairs, although he is supported a bit by Young Guns. Lusty has made his way in from the west-hand side of the building. We are going to see that thermite charge go off. PD's now taking down DOS, so that was Bandit who was on site. My guess is he attempted to aggress up the stairs. Yep, there we go, and PD has calmly made his way down and picked up that frag. Man advantage to Corvidae in this match
Attackers
point
drop the
moment.
bomb diffuser.
Going to see the ADS system taken out. Ash charge goes off. That's more barbed wire destroyed. And it looks like we might be seeing Corvidae going for a plant with a minute 40 left already in this round. Capitao arrow comes out to deny any peaks. And Lusty's going to run onto the washing machine and start his plant. Sorry, guys. But the smoke grenades do come out. Force Ash off of there. As PD is going to miss some shots there onto JD. Tad unfortunate. They've been forced back up and they're out of Capitao fire arrows. They're going to send down some of the smoke ones, however. There's a minute left and Eclipse are holding this one fairly tight. PD has made his way back into that corner. He's just very wary of getting peeked and the plant is going to come out once again. JD trying to deny that, however, he's been downed by the Glaz and the diffuser has been activated. We're into a 5v3 if we're counting that down player. Not as one person, however, he's picked up, takes back to a 4v4. However, Rock gets one and he's traded back almost immediately by Young Guns. Lusty is down and Young Guns is also down in reply. However, JD has finished off Lusty and we're in a 2v3 if you count that down to player. PD, wow, what a beautiful shot. It's going to take down JD in the legs. And it's all up to Caliber and Young Guns against 3. Caliber is going to have to go for it, and he's finished off there. Lusty's credited with that last kill, and that is GG, a 5-2 win for Corvidae. Alright, so that's the end of this weekly CG tournament. Don't forget, next week we should be having another one. Sign up for fun, sign up for the money. Up to you guys, I'll sign up for fun. But yeah, Corvidae winners once again. Nothing really new there. Eclipse did have show themselves quite well to start off with However, ultimately, going 2-2, couldn't take it in the end, and a valiant effort, I must say. Thanks to everyone for tuning in once again, and yeah, we'll be back next week. Of course, we do have games in between. ESL coming up, that's for sure. But yeah, see you later, guys.